Hi, I'm Christian. Welcome back to another On the Road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for proper voltage. Remember to also turn off the water. Today we are going to take a look at the heating element on this Maytag under-the-counter dishwasher. A faulty heating element will cause the dishwasher not to dry properly and also not clean the dishes properly. To begin this repair, we first must access the toe kick. The customer has misplaced the toe kick for the unit, so we've gained access to the bottom of the dishwasher. We're now going to uninstall the old heating element. The tools you will need for this repair are an adjustable wrench. To begin the repair, we first want to disconnect the two wire connectors that go to the heating element. We're just going to pull them straight off. Once the wires have been removed, we can now remove the two nuts that secure the heating element to the base of the dishwasher. We're going to unscrew the nuts going counterclockwise. So once it's started, I'm going to unscrew the rest by hand, and we'll do that to both sides. Now that the nuts and the wires are disconnected from the heating element, we can now open the door and pull out on the front of the heating element here. Once we've pulled it out, we'll go ahead and turn the spray arm to the middle opening here of the spray arm, or the heating element, and we will go ahead and angle the heating element out of the clips and the back of the spray arm. Pull it out and set it aside. Now that we have our new heating element, let's install it. To begin the installation of the heating element, we're gonna first put the heating element in the back or the rear of the tub under the spray arm, and then we'll angle it inside each clip, each retaining clip of the heating element. We wanna make sure that the spray arm does face from front to back. Just like that. And then we will push the heating element terminals through the openings. Once it's all pushed through, we can go ahead and close the loading door and then return the two nuts and the wires to the heating element underneath. Now we will install the two nuts on each side of the heating element. We'll go ahead and screw the nuts on by hand. Once they're pretty tight, we will finish with using an adjustable wrench. Now as you finish tightening the nut, you don't want to over tighten it because it is made of plastic. It will strip out very easy. So, right there. Now we can go ahead and plug in one of the wires. It doesn't matter what wire goes to what terminal, they're just completing a circuit. And we'll do the same for the other side. Now you can reinstall the toe kick, and this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality in-home repair video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.